Hey Scorpio, welcome to your forecast. For those of you that are new, I am an intuitive, so some of what you will see on this channel may not ring as traditional. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Okay, if I see something different in a King of Swords than you do, then take what feels like light to you, okay? Roles can be reversed, all right? I appreciate all of the love and kindness and support for those of you returning that you've given to the channel. I am doing the videos, these longer videos, based on those contributions for the ordering, and I truly appreciate you. If you would like a personal reading or to connect, all of that is down below. All right. I feel like we should just get started. I don't even know if there's anything else to say. All right, so you are walking away from something. Clean slate, Scorpio. Okay, clean slate. Freedom, all right? But your freedom is into the unknown. And that can be a little unnerving, right? But I feel like you are like, yeah, I'm ready, right? Okay. So we are looking at the next 30 to 45 days from whenever you come to this. All right, so time is fluid. If you come to this in a year and it resonates, that's when it was meant for you. Okay, so I'm going to be doing it in 3 sectors. You can consider that's way too much, Spirit. We'll take those because they were in the upright position. You can consider it like 10 days, 10 days, 10 days, 15 days, 15 days, 15 days, however it plays out for you. Thank you. And thank you. Okay. Underneath, build and breaks. Okay. Saunter slowly. This is the 15. This is, I feel like, breaking away from a karmic attachment, and there may be a little of that sort of addictive. I almost feel like you are being pulled away by something that just is sparkly and shiny and new, right? Okay. The first sector here, hold the key to an awakened, you hold the key to an awakened life and attune to the call. Again, right? Like I feel like wherever you're at, you are the key, right? To set yourself free. Again, I feel like you are leaving something behind, but it's because of this very like obsessive, like sort of passionate energy that you are feeling here. Okay. Sector 2 here, the thin veil, let go and let glow, right? So again, you're walking into the unknown, but as soon as you start moving, the light shows up, right? You start seeing exactly where it is that you're going, the path appears, and it's kind of, it almost feels like what Spirit's saying to me is it's like you had to take the first steps to be able to see where you were going, okay? And then plant seeds of intention. There's a lot of energy here about glowing and growing, okay? This is a world card, okay? 21. Go, grow, glow. Okay, so really beautiful energy. All right, Scorpio. I feel like you are having a full-on rebirth, okay? So you hold the key to an awakened life. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, and you've wished for it. There's still something hidden in all of this. A little bit of shadow work that's going to have to take place. But this is what you have wished forward. Okay, there is the Queen of Wands. And that's where there is a heart and mind disconnect. Again, I feel like, right, there is something very electric that you are dealing with within your heart. And it's hard for your mind to wrap around that concept, okay? And then renewal. Okay, it is time. You are on a healing path. You are on an ending of a cycle. Okay, so tell me more about this wish. Okay, Knight of Arrows. You've been very dedicated to something, and slowly over time, as you've walked closer towards this path. So if this could even be about a job, right, where you're just like, I'm just done, right? I'm just done. Maybe even for somebody, they're showing me, like, maybe you've been going towards a specific degree, and you're just like, you know what? No, this is not what I want to do with my whole life. Okay, I've changed over the last 2 years. I want something different. You just don't feel like putting in the effort, okay, anymore. Bottom of the deck was the Eight of Swords. Okay, this Queen of Wands, balance, and the Five of Wands, right? I feel, again, like you're calling in, or you have called in, a very passionate yin and yang sort of an energy, okay? And it's making you rethink the idea of, I feel like, commitment. Whether this is about a commitment to a career, a commitment to a path, commitment in marriage with someone. You're looking at it and you're like, this is not really what I signed up for. Okay. And your heart knows it, but your mind is having a really hard time wrapping its head around that, right? Renewal. Okay. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, right? Again, I feel like you no longer want to hold on to the old idea of what productivity means. You are ready for something very different, very new, very electric, okay? So, the thin veil. Here comes the work, okay? That's what Spirit says. Here comes the work. We're going to guide you. You can see, based on Spirit, if you look at my investment card here, okay, you can see it's like a blank slate room and you've got the boards over here, but here's the envisioning. Somebody is envisioning through this thin veil what this investment is going to create. And so the Ace of Wands here, right? Taking and just being magical, manifesting and creating that, okay, out of nothing. Yeah, making a choice. I feel like as soon as the veil is thin enough and you can really see what it is that you're creating, then there's no problem with making that judgment, okay? Okay, so tell me about the investment here. Strength and the Five of Arrows, right? This building of something new. It's a baby tree, but again, you feel like you're building it with partners instead of building on your own. And because of that, it's like this enthusiastic energy where, yeah, nothing can bother me now. Like, I'm no longer under attack. I'm no longer under this frustrating energy. And that's where the free will comes into play, right? Where you're making all this action. Queen of Pentacles, the bear. All right, for some of you, people might think you're a little crazy, right? Starting over, right? Building your home in a cave. Like, what kind of crazy person are you? But it just feels right, okay? And you're like looking for the mattresses being delivered and, you know, whatever else. You've made a choice. Okay, injustice. You're no longer looking at the old school BS, right? This is like the feather isn't as important as all the gold. Well, I don't know. In my shamanic practice, right? Like, I don't use the gold. I use the feather most of the time, right? So it's a sort of an inner knowing here with the Two of Arrows that you don't even really need to see the choice. Again, I feel like it's all coming from the heart. You're feeling the choice. Okay, so planting the seeds of intention. Okay, 21, right? You seek support, partnership, and you're going to get it. Okay, that's the beauty of this. And they're really showing me on this card a full moon, so it may be that it's taking you through to the next full moon cycle. All right, the gift. Again, when you show up with your heart, the universe and those around you match that frequency. And I feel like anything you need is going to be provided. There we go. 3 of Cups, fate. Okay, beautiful energy here that's coming forward to you. Tell me about this support, this 6 of Pentacles. Okay, there is the 2 of Pentacles. The challenge here is in how to balance. I almost feel like it's, how do I balance, right, like who, it almost feels like you've never had an experience like this before. How do I put this into words? Like, you've never been in an experience where you had someone that was supportive of you in this way. And so you kind of feel like, well, is it my turn to give to you? Is it your turn to give to me? Like, you don't know what to do. And I feel like that's the overall challenge, right? Is to just flow with it. Okay? Just flow with the knowledge that this is the intention of what you asked for. Okay? The gift here, again, Queen of Wands. The gift here is that, like, you're growing. You're moving forward. You're doing all of this beautiful stuff that you just didn't expect that you were going to be able to do. And it's going to duplicate because it's all coming from the heart, right? Fated here is crossed by the Knight of Swords, okay? The Hawk. They're saying don't look back. You don't have to get validation for this that you feel. Some of you might feel like you need to go and get validation from the past, right? Again, there's the World card. Okay, so 21, clarifying here under this 21. And again, the Page of Arrows, right? Yeah, some people you may just be done with. Okay, some places you may just be done with. It's okay. The season is over. Look, Empress. Okay, that's where you're going here. And I mean, look, that's this powerful, okay, water energy. And very healed, very abundant. Okay, but the hands, her hands are still kind of like crabby. And it almost feels that when we end this cycle here and you're starting anew, you're really going to be in this very Empress sort of energy. But you, like, right? Like, I couldn't give my dogs like a cup and say, here, fill this cup. You're a little out of your element. Okay? You're a little bit out of your element. And so just keep that in mind. All right. So let's get a little more information here for you, Scorpio. What else do you need to know? What else for Scorpio? Thank you. Okay. Again, right? What you seek seeks you. feel like you've manifested this. I feel like somebody is manifesting you, right? This is exactly what you have been creating, be it new career, new job, new house, new love. Okay, it is coming with a tower, but you're being provided for. Okay, you really have done a lot of work to kind of put yourself together over the last little bit, right? Sewing that heart pain back up. And you still feel bound to a little bit of it. And there's still a little bit of sadness on, you know, moving forward. And that's okay. It's okay to have that sadness, right? Again, the Empress is sleeping, but the Empress is about to awaken. And this card for me, when I first started reading this deck, really, if you see the little dots that go around the moon and down here around the earth, this was my pandemic. Okay, the Empress has been sleeping because Spirit was like, you got to wait till we get to the other side of this and then blow up. Okay, glow up. Okay, there we go. Ace of Pentacles, something that's really going to develop some really strong roots for you. And be patient. This balanced energy, the angels are bringing it to you. Okay, you don't have to do any work to go chase it down. Just keep moving yourself forward. Okay, being in that energy, right? And work on whatever it is that's going to be this freak out on the give and receive. Okay, because if you start giving and receiving with that kind of mentality of, well, I'll give you two and then you give me two, right? And whose turn is it? Instead of just letting it flow, then you disrupt the language of love. Okay. Yeah, see? That's the problem there. That's the wound that still needs to be addressed, is how to give and receive. It goes back to childhood. Okay, so really work on that, address it. See where it leads you. Okay, lesson that you are learning here is the illusion, right? You see a mirage ahead. It could either be truth or delusion. I'm not sure if I'm making up the story or if this is what is really ahead, right? And Spirit's saying, why can't you just believe? Okay, why can't you just believe? So, the energy that you might be leaving behind here. Okay, someone that's a little selfish, right? This is somebody that could have taken advantage of you for their own purposes. Okay. And as you're moving on, they're very jealous. Okay. This is somebody who has been possessive, who has been unfaithful. Okay. Even if this is about work, this is someone who said they would do things for you and then they did things for others. They never really stepped up. Okay. What about the energy that's really electric, that's calling you forward? Okay. This is your guilty little secret. Okay, Scorpio. For whoever this resonates with, okay, you've been hiding this. If this is job or career, you've been planning this, not telling anyone. This could be third party for some of you. Okay, and you might feel a little bit of that guilt. Okay, but I also feel like if it is, you've never felt this way before, right? Yeah, you're confident, you're bold and assured, right? This is happening. This is my love. Okay, you know that, you feel it. It is electric. And, right, being without this person, even if you're in another relationship, really would feel lonely. Okay. If you're in another relationship, you almost feel single. Okay. If you haven't met this person yet, you are single and lonely. And you may feel guilty for wanting to call this in. But Spirit's like, no, this is what you're calling in is coming to you, right? And you have to be open to receive that. You have to believe that you are worthy, because you are worthy of this, okay? But it's the believing of it. Okay, so what else about this past energy that's still up in your head? Okay, I struggle with feelings of childhood that leads me into regret. Okay, if this person was unfaithful, they feel like it's childhood wounds, right? And they feel like you'll come back. Love is stronger than distance. Okay, whatever you're walking away from, there's almost like a disbelief on everyone's lips, right? Like you're gonna actually pull through and do this. Okay, but where you're going here, right? Again, there's a little bit of work that needs to be done, because there's a little bit of that underlying, right? Like I have to wait for you now to give me, like I gave you attention, now I have to wait for you to give me attention, and then I'll give you attention, right? There's still some work to be done here. Doesn't mean that this isn't like a really good thing, but you can't control it like that. That's still a very old wound that you don't want to duplicate that. All right. What else here? Okay. Yeah, this is everything you've wanted coming forward here. Okay. But you really are putting a little bit too much impact going into this cycle about what everybody else thinks. Okay. In truth, we really need to pay more attention to what we think, not what everybody else thinks, what makes you happy. Okay. You may have walked away from this future energy at least once already. Could be that this is very past life if you believe in that. But you sort of got sidetracked there for a little while. It may have been that if it was third party, you were trying to put energy back into whatever this person, place, or thing was that you felt stuck in. But you're the key here. Remember, you're the key to what it is that you seek. Where are you on the journey? Okay. Right? You don't see the path yet, remember? But as soon as you get into the second sector, the light opens up, the path opens up. Okay. I feel like you're dealing with, again, a karmic lesson here. And it's out of fear. Okay. Out of fear of taking that step forward. You are healing. Some of you, that could be literal healing. Okay. Make sure that you are, drinking lots of liquid. Maybe you're being called to drink a little turmeric ginger tea. Okay. Something really soothing. It is divine timing. Okay. Be patient. Persevere through this transition. It is divine timing here. It's funny, somebody brought up a lamppost this morning that I was talking to, and they said, oh, I saw a picture, and I think that the lamppost I saw was in Telluride. So you might be getting called to, right, like the mountains, right? The mountains might be calling you. For some reason, I'm getting that. But again, you're hesitant because of past heartbreaks that you've healed. You really don't want to be let down. You really don't want to like feel like you put all of your energy in and then the universe hasn't provided. But there we go again, the Empress, okay, fertility. You have everything you need, okay? Just feel at home with yourself. Open up to your creativity, right? Comfort is what you are seeking right now. The comfort, right, of your own heart is what opens you up to all of this. What else, Spirit? Okay, again, you wished for this. It may have just been just a tiny little wish, okay? And it may have just been at the very beginning of the year here in Aquarius season, right? That's just about to end. Going into Pisces, you may have said, oh, intentionally, this is what I want. And here it comes, okay? Yep, spring, new growth is coming. But you're going to still have some of that caca still attached to you that you're slowly clearing away. Yeah. Okay. You're transforming. All the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. You just have to be patient. Give it a little time. Okay. It's coming after this cycle. And, right, this is coming into a rebirth. Right? You're going through the death process here, right? We're ending there with the 21, the world, right? The world. You will move to the other side of this into the rebirth, okay? Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your mind going forward, all right? Because that's where you're heading. Let's close it off with a couple of messages here from the universe. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Right, I'll come back and take a look at that before I do the soul path readings. Okay, again, right? Like, don't mess with success. Spirit's like, Wheel of Fortune here. Like, there's some part of you that thinks you can control things. And there really is no control frequency in this universe. And all you're actually doing is messing with your energy. Pushing things away, right? Yeah, okay, Nine of Pentacles. Just believe that everything is coming to you, right? Every day, have that belief. And you can't imagine what that belief will do. And the little messages, the little bits and pieces that will come to you from just having that everyday belief that there is plenty. Okay, the wise one, the Hierophant here. I feel like your ancestors are watching you to reach that fire of this rebirth, right? You're a fixed water sign. I do feel like that fiery Sagittarius energy is going to come forward and create this very passionate rebirth for you, right? And then there we go. Working in partnership, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, deep roots that are going to grow strong. It's very much this Empress fertility energy here. But again, you have to heal whatever this last remaining energy is of, right, the give and receive. Because here's the universe, like, here's the Three of Cups. Here we go, let's celebrate. And your response is, oh, crap. Right? It goes back to some sort of broken home energy. Even if you had what you thought was a beautiful family, it could be your ancestors that had a broken home and things that your parents never talked about. Okay, so there's healing that still needs to be done. All right, so I love you guys very much. I hope that this reading helped you. I hope you have a beautiful week. I'll be doing the forecast for 2 weeks. I'll be sneaking in some old timeless readings so that you're still getting a little fluff, I guess, on the journey, right? We don't want everything to be hardcore here, all right? So I hope it helps. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you next time. Bye.